So hey guys, the other day I was actually going through my computer and I found, where'd it go? It's right here. It is an entire from downloading all the way, hold on, it splits in two because I all the way to rendering a video. Oh, well, and resizing stuff, all that. It's a complete tutorial on MMD that I have that I kind of maybe forgot to upload and edit, and it's been there since 2020. Yes, and it was also at my other house. So it's, the power of MMD that I could have given to you guys, and at the end I was gonna do an effects tutorial, but at the end I didn't do an effects tutorial. So this is the effect tutorial. I'm going mainly over this and like this look and like I guess kind of this look. Sorry Hermione, I hope you're okay with me using this. Like how it uses like this little, I don't know, make it look somewhat like this. I remember what effects I used, just not the settings, but that should be fine because whatever YouTube video or whatever you're making should have its own settings or similar settings. I don't know. I'm just rambling on. So let's just go to, which button is it? There we go. So we got your model, right? You gotta load in your model. You got the very beautiful model, okay? You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna just go like this and go like this. Go like this. Go like this. There we go. Put that right there. There we go. So we're looking at that. I forgot to put the show cursor on. Hold on. Let's see, properties, capture cursor. Okay. There we go. Now you can see my cursor. Now you see this thing, this little thing down here. You see those effects? We're gonna make something at least similar, or I don't know. It might end up looking like this with like not as much shadow. This one, yeah, this one doesn't have as much shadow. But yeah, a lot of people when I first started out were like, "Oh, what effects do you use?" And I only use like 3. People are like, "Oh, it's so amazing. She must be using all of these effects." I'm like, "Ah, yes, 3." So from what I remember, or actually it was technically 4, but the 4th one you didn't see. So I turned off the axis, which is just that button right here. You're gonna view and get rid of ground shadows, because if you use ground shadows, you're weird. But okay, so you have like this. And these effects, just so you know, can be used for pretty like slower computers, I guess, because when I use these effects my computer was not the best, and now I have like a realistic like ray casting computer. So these effects should work on like a lower end computer or on like a laptop. I don't know about phone. If you render MMD on your phone, how is your phone still working? But anyway, let's continue. So the effects. So trying to remember. Let's remember all the effects. I know I said only 3, technically 4, but now I gotta remember where I put them all. So you should have MME, and you just gotta open that. Let's see, if we're going for more this one right here, we probably want, let's see, that one, actually that one wouldn't have a shader. My bad, never mind, don't open that. So what I'm gonna do is go to camera. That's what you want to go to. And these are the effects. You want to go, is that capturing it? Okay. Let's see. I have so many effects. Most of these effects should be in Most Famous Effects pack. If not, I'm pretty sure you can look them up on DeviantArt or something, and they should appear. If I find them, I'll link them. But for the most part, Most Famous Effects pack should have them all. Should. Keyword there. Look, here's one. Here's one we're gonna need right here. If you scroll down, Diffusion 7. Specifically 7. All the other ones, yeah, all the other ones you can't really adjust, but 7 you can. Yeah, there we go. So already we got that like glow look, kinda. Like see how it's kinda, I don't know, fuzzy. And it makes it like all the shadows kind of disappear. So it's fine, we're gonna add in the shadows later. Then what you wanna do is load in another one. Let's see, is it in H? Yes, oh wait, right here. front of me. I think I used version 2. It's this, let's see, next we need HG SAO version 2. I believe that's it. There it is. Okay, so now you can see there's just a little bit of shadow now. So what we're going to do, you can, if you crank this up to like 5, you can see it does like this little, like dark shadow. And the higher this number is, the like more, like darker the shadow will be and more like hard edged. And then like you put this to 0.1, it looks pretty much the same. I'm just gonna leave it to 1 right now and then show you what this, oh, hold on, let me show this more at like 2.5. Yes, this is a 2.5 is what I used for one of my videos. I remember that. And let's see, I believe this. Ah yes, so if you want more of a, I'm not really sure how to explain this, but it does this. Like if you, I believe if you go, yeah, it gets like that. Like it grays out, I guess. And then when it's not transparent, it makes this kind of thing. So like for sadder videos, I think I'd use 0.5. Maybe, hold on. I'm trying to find the exact one I used. Maybe it's 0.25. There it is. That's for a sadder video. That's what I would use. Something like that. Maybe even... You just gotta play around with the numbers. See what you like. Yeah, so something like that. But we're not gonna do a sad video. We're gonna do a nice one. I think even then I'd use 0.75 at least. I don't use 1, I use like 0.75 around there. If you want to use that, go ahead. I think that's 4. Yeah, and I believe, hold on, just checking something real quick. Was it like this or like this? Ignore that, just ignore it for now. No, it was, okay. It was like that, okay. Then I believe I used... So that's already, oops. This is already the, I think, actually wait, hold on, I think I used another diffusion. Hang on, let's try, I'm trying to figure out which one it is, guys, sorry. Yes, there we go. So already this is like one of my older videos, kind of. Let's see, I think I'd also use, there's a lots of SAO, I think, SSAO? Let's see what this one does. Just play around. Most of the time in all those videos where you're like, oh, the effects are so cool. Usually it's just the SAO effects. Let's see, make this like 2. Oh, this does more like up here and in the corners, I believe. Yeah, kinda. It's kind of hard to explain them sometimes. Yeah, I think I did this one more like... There we go. Yeah, that already looks like one of my older videos. I'm just gonna put a motion to it real quick. If this will ever load. There we go. Let's do... Just look at it. And I'm gonna load in the camera and everything real quick, just to, you know, maybe not the wave. Or the WAV file. Yeah, there we go. There we go, look at how nice that is. And what I actually like to do, I got this idea from Crystal a long time ago. What she actually does, go to gravity settings and sets this. This is normal gravity. It's actually like a real calculations to Earth's gravity. Like where, like right now as you're sitting, it's at 9.8. I can't think of it. It's the time change threw me off. My brain has not worked. But yeah, so I usually just turn this to 0.8 if I want flowy hair. And if at any time, hold on, if any time anyone finds that like, hold on, let me show you. Nope. Okay, well, usually the way, I remember one of the ways I used to load in, effects, the background, even if you put the background to like black background, it would stay white. So what I would do to fix that is load in, let's see, color shift. If you load this in, turn this to like 0.1 and this to 0.1, you can barely tell it's there unless you're like super zoomed in. You can kind of see that like red line. If you're zoomed really far out, I guess you can kind of tell, but yeah. And then what you'd want to do is go to background accessories edit and put this all the way up, and that would definitely turn the background black and keep it black. Now I just gotta zoom all the way in like this. But yeah, that's not really a problem here. Yeah, you can see, look here, if I just display on and off, you can barely tell it's there, and it kind of gives it a cool effect, I guess, if you want that. But yeah, you can barely tell it's there. If you want it there, keep it. I'm just gonna turn it off for now. Let's see, what other effects do I have? Oh yes, oh wait, there's Object Luminous. And I think I already knew... That's good. Are your eyes open? Of course your eyes aren't open. There you go, eyes open. If you go to Object Luminous, go to here, go to this tab. This is OL Emitter, that's just Object Luminous. What you want to do is click this and then right click, or like do the side click thing where you're not like selecting it, it's the other button. Then do sub extract. Then you just gotta find what you want. I think mine is 10. Let's see, remove effect. Yeah, there's the eyes. But those are really, really, really bright. If you want it like that, you can have it, but I like to turn this. You can turn this down to 0.1. This side right here controls like how far, or like how bright, or yeah, kind of how far it goes. 0.1, because I want it mostly just on the eyes. And then this one controls how bright it is. So this one controls kind of the size, this one controls the brightness. I'll show you what I mean. If I turn this to 0.5, so you can already tell, let's see. There we go. You can barely tell it's there unless you're turning it like on and off. So like if you're trying to get an eye to fade out, you probably shouldn't leave it at like 0.10 at the end. Just go to 0.10 and then next frame get turn display off, and you could barely tell that like the light turns off. That's what I do if I have bright eyes that turn dull. Sorry. So yeah, this controls like the transparency or brightness. This controls like the size. See, if I make this 5 again, it's bright, but it's not like as concentrated. So yeah, I prefer to have it at like 0.1 because that makes it just right around the objects. And then maybe this at like 0.5. Maybe 0.25. Yeah. So nice. Very nice. Then you'll see if you go to like the beginning right now, we're gonna pretend our eyes are open, but basically the light won't be there. What you gotta do, since we are on this frame, just gonna select this, go to copy, and hit delete, and then go all the way to beginning and paste. Make sure like everything's pasted right here, or else you're gonna end up like animating it. So yeah, let's just see. She opens her eyes around here. So yeah, you're getting there. You're almost like Lori effects. We're getting there, okay? We're getting there. Let's see. So, I don't know, if your computer already is like, here, I can close this real quick. There we go. If your computer is already like starting to lag a little bit, then I'd say here's where to stop. Because these next two effects, I don't know, I don't remember how motion blur affects computers, but I know, let's see. There's PowerDOF, that kind of needs a bigger computer, but there's also, let's see, I think it's True Camera, which adds, it gives like that, usually it's focusing and unfocusing, and it also adds a motion blur. That's what True Camera does. So if you want to just do motion blur and like the focusing in and out kind of effect that usually PowerDOF does, then I'd say use True Camera. Let's see, but usually most of the time I use... Also, to find like how to like go like that and skip immediately to where I need to go, usually, at least I'm on a window, so I just like click, then I hit M, because I know motion blur begins with M and it takes me to motion blur. Then I use 2? Yeah. Now we have a little bit of motion blur, and it just makes it look just a little bit better. Just that little tiny detail, you know? It makes it look nice. Also, my dog says hi, everyone. Oh, that was a pretty shot. I know, baby. Hold on, BRB. Took my dog out to take a dump, and it's nighttime. I was shining the flashlight around, as usual, to make sure there's no animals, but then something looked back from the darkness. It started coming for my dog. Okay. So I had to grab my dog and... Okay. Oh, self-overlay. That's a good one, too. Sorry. Whew, okay. Self-overlay, I believe I did blur. This one looks very pretty. It like... Yeah, let me show you like a before and after, I guess. Self-blur does kind of the diffusion does. Here, if we get rid of diffusion, both of them. Oh yeah, this is what I was meaning about like the color shift turning. Let's see, learn color shift. Because even if I turn the background black right now, it's not going to work because of these SAO effects. So I just go like this, you can barely see it, and then just go to just go to background, accessories, put this all the way up here, and now it's black. Boom. I'm a genius. But anyway, back to self-overlay. It makes this like a, I don't know, it looks very pretty. So yeah, here's another effect you can use. Yeah. What is that? Oh, that's a hair. So yeah, very pretty. I actually like that. I'm gonna keep that. Get rid of the... Do I need this? Nah. We're just gonna get rid of these and use the self-overlay. Makes it look more vibrant. Speaking of vibrant, let's go to... Hold on, let me see if... Okay, so this effect isn't in the Most Famous Effects Pack 2, but I'm gonna show it anyway because I use it in everything. What I usually do is, see, at first you're gonna be like, wow, that kind of took the color out of everything. And if you make it 0 or 0.1, it goes to almost grayscale. And if you put this to like 5, it's super bright and it makes everything super saturated. That's what I usually, if I'm doing like happier stuff, I'll put this to like 2. I'll put this to like 0.25. And so it just gives it like before, and then just a little bit. It adds just a little tiny. It's the little bit that counts, okay? See, it adds just that little bit. Then usually, whenever I put bleach bypass, I don't think this is in the Most Famous Effects Pack 2, but I always put this IK, and always turn this to whatever the bleach bypass is at. This little transparency thing. That's what I turn this thing to, and it doesn't matter what you put for this. You could put like 10, and it won't do anything. So this number you can change this to whatever you want. It's not going to make a difference. I just changed the transparency just to add. I just like the way it looks. It gives it just a little like blue, yellow. To be honest, I just know this as the Alti effect, because look, if you go to, hold on, let me look it up. If you look at pretty much every any Alti video, let me see, let's go to, let's look at all this, let's look. Oh, the beautiful. What if we scroll all the way to the bottom? No, I'm joking. Let's just go. He even has it a little bit on this one, I can tell. Especially like here, You can it has that like blue gold, as you can see, you know? If you know what I'm talking about. If you have no idea and you're just staring at me, just ignore this part, okay? But yeah, I found this effect and now I just always use it with the bleach. Even on sad videos too, if you're doing like a sad video, you just turn this like 0.1 and like maybe put this like 0.5 and put this to 0.5. It just looks pretty. The two effects in my opinion complement each other, but if you use one not the other, totally your opinion. So I'm just gonna turn this to, yep, like that, and then hit 2 like that, and 0.5 because it's very bright, like that. There we go. Very, very beautiful. Let's see, what other effects do I have? This is right here, if you're looking at my stuff and trying to get all my secrets, it says default effects. These aren't exactly default anymore. I use a lot of stuff, not just these. Like, I usually, for the SAO, there's SV, SSAO, there's the AB, SSAO, and there's this HG, SAO. This is the one that we're using right now. This kind morph, if you like auto luminous, I would recommend this one. Because if you, come on, open your eyes. It has this really long line and it's very bright, so I would just, if you want to make it shorter, just go like this. Actually, no, I think that's the transparency. So they're both kind of the transparency. There's no real way to kind of change the length in a way. It just makes it not shorter, it's just the ends fade off so it looks shorter. So yeah, if you want just a little glimmer, I recommend this instead of the auto luminous. If you're gonna make something glow, use the object luminous. I believe there's a cross luminous in the auto luminous, and that works the same as the. I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you go to most famous effects pack, go to object luminous, go to cross luminous, then we gotta find this little the IK kind morph works on the little shine on the eye, not the actual eye. The little dots on it. So if you just gotta find those. See, this one's object luminous, so it says OL. We're using cross luminous, so it says CL. Let's see, I believe it's, nope. Is it 15? Nope. Let's see, I'm working on it. There it is. So it gives it like the little star, but I believe if you use these, was it these ones or was it the rotating ones? Never mind, I lied. I'm sorry, I lied. Never mind. Cross luminous just says that. I'm sorry. Use the object luminous. I got the two mixed up. Use the, where is it? Object luminous 4. Yes, and then I believe if you go like this, yeah, you can adjust the amount of stars. I wouldn't say more than like, I guess if you want like a super bright, like a stage light, I guess you could use that on a stage light. But for eyes, I'd say maybe use either that or that. Then let's see, Y. Oh yeah, Y makes it brighter and stuff. Let's see, Z doesn't do anything. I believe, yeah, using these right here. Oops, just realized I have this in the way. Sorry, this whole time I'm just using these things right here. The X, Y, Z, now I'm going to right here. This rotates it. Y, oh, that makes it longer and shorter. So if you want more like an IK looking thing like that, and then I don't know what this does. It just flashes it, I guess, but that can easily be done with the display. So yeah, I'm not gonna use that. I'm personally just prefer the, where'd it go? The IK, and there's blue and red, but you can combine them to make purple. I have done that before. It gives it a purple glow, but you see how it's very bright? You just turn it down to like 0.5. Turn this down to 0.5, basic colors, you know, and now it's not as bright. You can turn it down even more. And purple, there you go. I'm going to use that because she has purple eyes. And then, let's see, what other effects do I have? I mean, I have 4 color. Oh, okay. So for 4 color, usually, okay, I don't know if this is in the effects pack again, my bad. The one color adds this little border. If you just look on the top and bottom, well, it's kind of hard. Let me just zoom in, like on her arm. See, it adds a little border here and here. So if you need like text or something, and you can always make this transparent. There's also for color. And then you obviously, I mean, if you want to leave it like that, you know, good for you. But I prefer to change that all the way to 0.1. Yeah. And if you see, you're looking at this right now and you're like, hey, there's no difference. If you just hit the display on and off, usually you can tell there's a difference. Let's see, what else? And there's post for color, which is the same as for color, except it has, this is like an image over it instead of being like actually in. Here, let me show you. Oops. Yes. Hi. I'm recording. Sorry, can you give me just a little bit? Oh, no, you're okay. You're okay. No, you're okay. It's like this post for color. Oh, not that one. Never mind. The for color actually affects like the model and like the background and like whatever stages you put in. But like the, oh my goodness. There we go. The post for color is like an image over it. So you'd have to put it like this. Or here, let me just show that so that you can kind of see it. So then when you move it, like now she's in yellow, now she's in pink, blue, green. Meanwhile, in the just the regular for color, I believe she, oh, nope, never mind. But yeah, it affects like the model and shadows, the for color. And then this affects just the, like the overall look. Yeah. Let me just turn all these like that. And in my opinion, if you're gonna do like a sad video, hold on, I'm gonna do like this. Just post this all right there. If you're gonna do like a sad video, I'd say do bleach bypass, turn this all the way down to 0.1. And then, oh, the self overlay. Self overlay is what's keeping this, oh, nope, not that. Hold on, I gotta figure out. Bleach, and then let me get that. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of that. Sorry, all the stuff is out of order. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do, I think I broke it. Huh, well I don't know why that's happening. That's not good. See, just gonna turn off all the effects to figure out why it's doing that. Just a second. Maybe I have to put this at the very top. Just a second. If I go like this. Did I not click it? I don't know why, but that's not working. Oh wait, maybe I have to because I have to display it. That's fine. Did it hit the display? I know what I'm doing. I got this. Let me just, oops, display that. There we go. Yeah, 0.1. Like that. Display it, yeah. Then I think I would turn this down. Oh, my bad. I'm playing with effects right now, to be honest, instead of doing an actual tutorial. And just hoping it helps you guys out. But anyway, I would turn like bleach bypass, and then if for a sad video, make this as like gray and like black and white as possible, and then any lights for like the eyes or something, put those, like see the bleach bypass, this is technically the top, this is any effects at the bottom. So I would take like object luminous, put this all the way up, put this all the way up, put this all the way up. So then like the model will be affected by the why can't I think, by the like effects, but the eyes won't, and then the eyes will stand out a lot. It gives it like a like a grayscaled model, but with purple eyes. It would be pretty if this would work. I'm just gonna delete it and then add it back in real quick. Yeah, there we go. See how it's like kind of like dulled out, and then if you go here and go, yeah, so she's all grayed out but has like purple eyes, and it looks very pretty. Look at that, so pretty. I don't know what's going on with the nose here, but so pretty, very pretty. So yeah, those are the effects. If you ever want to figure out Raycast, I'll probably do a tutorial, maybe, I don't know. These are like my basic effects. So have fun, abuse them all you want. If you have any questions, I'll answer them in the comments. I'm gonna try and be more active. So yeah, have fun. Bye bye.
You can't see me now, lying in the mess that you left when you tore this place down. And you can't hear these cries coming from the part of my heart that should never say goodbye. But tonight, everything I've ever had let go from your arms. Everything you wanted me to know.